Welcome back to the Better Than Yesterday podcast, where we focus on information, motivation, and realness. It is Wednesday, March the 11th, episode 144. First topic, we got to learn to shut up and listen. We do. This topic came up. I was listening to my daily round of podcast, the normal routine, and I was listening to Dave Ramsey. And the show is built for people to get help. Like it show, like you call in, you write in, you email, whatever you do, and you ask Dave for help on how to handle. But the thing about it is, what people tend to do, and this is in real life, this is in everything. You ask for help, but you're cutting the person off trying to tell you what they feel. If you're asking them for help and advice, then you cut the person off when they're trying to tell you what they how they feel about it and how you should handle it, because you're asking for their advice. Don't cut them off. Like every time like someone's calling, it's like they already know what they want to be heard or what they want to be said, but they just go off of what they want to be said. And like he's trying to tell them they cut. But no, ain't no but. Listen to the advice I'm trying to tell you. You see what I'm saying? And that happens with me. Like it's a lot of excuses, a lot of buts. If you're asking me for my advice, because I am the most accurate, the most the top expert on my advice. So if you're asking me for advice, man, you got to sit and listen. And the same goes for me. If I ask somebody for advice, I'm going to shut up and I'm going to listen to their advice. So just keep that in mind when you're asking somebody for advice or help. Topic 2. Just because you're religion or non-religious, I should say, such as myself, I'm not religious. I don't no longer believe in religion. Now, I'm still, I'm still pretty much like I believe there's a higher being, God, whatever you want to call that. But people think that if you're non-religious, that means you have no moral code or ethics. And for me, it's just weird because it's like I live my life off of code and ethics and treating others right. And I'm not like that. And I haven't been like that. I haven't been religious in at least 12 years or so. I want to say mid 2000s, 15, close to 15 years. So fact of the matter is, just because somebody doesn't share that religious aspect with you does not mean that they have no more code or they don't care. You see what I'm saying? Like, are you understanding me with that? Like, a lot of us who are non-religious, we grew up in religious-based backgrounds, so we were taught moral code ethics. I know that's what my mom taught me. She doesn't go to church as much. She's not really into the institution part of church, but she definitely loves Jesus. She definitely loves her Bible, and it is what it is. But the point I'm trying to make here, man, don't vilify someone because they're not a Christian or whatever your religion can be. I said Christianity because it's like the top religion in the world, but I'm just saying don't vilify no one and think that their code, like, it don't matter, because it does. It does. I mean, they could be living. They are. A lot of people are living a good life. I am. If you listen to my show, if you know me, I live by codes. I live by rules. I live by regulations. I take care of my peoples. I take care of my child. I take care of the things you're supposed to do. Supposed to do. Not supposed to. I'm gonna say it the right way. Supposed to do. Topic 3. Look. I tried to stay away from it. I really tried to stay away from it again. We spoke about it a week or so ago about it. But slow down. Everybody just take a deep breath with this coronavirus. Yesterday, I was so annoyed. I had to say I saw multiple people with masks, which they say masks have no way of really stopping the coronavirus. Just so y'all know, it's not really guaranteed to stop anything. Look, facts are facts. It's been like, I don't know, they said the last report I saw yesterday was like 20-some people died from it. Now, the real report out there that I saw that nobody talks about is 98% of the people who get coronavirus, guess what? What do? They recover and they're fine. 98%. We're going to talk numbers here. 98% of people that get coronavirus recover. Understand that the flu kills way more people a year. Way more people. The flu's percentage of killing someone is like 1%. I mean, there's in the thousands of people dying from flu, but it's still 1% of the people who actually get the flu that they counted. A lot of people probably don't even go. Like me, I get the flu, don't even go to the doctor. I just take the stuff because I can't do a Z-Pack or whatever. Antibiotics don't work for my body. So I go, I get Theraflu or whatever. Most of the time it's like Alka-Seltzer or something like that. And I take it for a couple days and I keep rolling and I keep rolling. You see what I'm saying? Most thing that happens to me, I could drop like 5 pounds in a day or something like that. That's normally how it happens with me when I get the flu. But the whole point I'm trying to make is slow down, chill, y'all. It's just too much panic. It's affecting the stock market. It's affecting. They're canceling things for no reason. What we gonna do? Cancel life? They say it's large groups. Your whole life's large groups. So you can't cancel life. Like, chill out. I feel like now it's becoming an excuse for people not to do the things they want to. I'm going to be flat out honest. It's an excuse for not one. It's the things that people need to do. And I just think people have built in an excuse now. Oh, coronavirus. So that means I'm not going to do this. No, that's a lie. You didn't want to do it. And that's fine if you're saving money or something like that. Also, things you need to do, like you probably should still do it. Because they're going to find a vaccine and it's going to be just like the flu. It's going to be another virus out here. There's so many other things going on. So more important, this thing hasn't, I get if it was hundreds of people that died in like a couple of days. I get it. In America, you see what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand that even that amount in China is minuscule and small. There are like billions of people in China. Listen, billions with a B. Not an M. It's 320 some million people in America, and we lost 22. So that number doesn't even equate to being a panic or pandemic or whatever. But it's 300. I mean, what? There's more people dying in Chicago from gunshots in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? From killings. Just slow down, everybody. I went on a rant there. So, topic 4. At the end of the day, I made it a topic. I could have talked about this at the end, but I feel like it was important to make it a topic. I'm here to make you think. I enjoy this. I enjoy the topics. I enjoy what I do with this. You know, when I'm having a bad day or I'm not feeling like my worth is well, because advice apparently is something I do well from what I've been told. So, and you know why? As we talked about earlier, I listen. I listen to what you say. My best form of learning, as we discussed many times on the show, is listening. And I'm making sure I pronounce these words correct because I don't want nobody misconstruing what I'm saying. So I'm here to make you think. I'm here to make you go a little bit farther with your analysis on life. I'm here to give you an objective point of view of what's going on. Final topic. This topic is something I noticed in the maturity in myself. You know, it's not braggadocious or anything like that, but it's something to make you think too. So lately, I have been biting my tongue. I would say the last year or so, I've been learning to bite my tongue. I've been wanting, when it comes to when people say things that I don't like, I think it's helped out with my relationship. I think it's helped out with my parenting. I think it's helped out with my job, my relationships with my parents. I used to be the one when you say something to me and I don't like it, I'm back. I'm coming back. It ain't about it. It's about me feeling like I'm right. You see what I'm saying? I even do that now with my sports debating. Like I'm not gonna sit here and debate all day when it comes to sports. And I do it for fun, but I'm gonna give you the facts that I got. You can keep rebutting, but as long as you come with facts. If you got facts, that's fine. A lot of people come with emotion-based points, and that's fine. Once I notice that, I get out. If you want to win, that's what my new motto has been. If you want to win, you can win. You see what I'm saying? But I think it's helped me because, like I said, even in my relationship in the past, I would, if something was said that I didn't like, I gotta say the last word. And a lot of times it could be miscommunication. A lot of times most of the time is I read it wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong. So when I bite my tongue and then let the things process and proceed, and then there's a conversation about it, I noticed that I was wrong. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you're a person like I was, bite your tongue a little bit. Somebody say something, let it go. Process it a little bit. Now, if they keep coming back, you come back. Eventually, you have to say something, but it doesn't have to be rude. You can address the situation. But most of the time, you come, oh, that's not what they meant. That's not what you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta let people win. I mean, at the end of the day, if they win, what do they win? A trophy or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes somebody having to say some words like, oh, I told them. You ain't told me nothing because I'm still doing what I'm gonna do. You see how that worked? It took me years to get that though. You know what I'm saying? My mom had been telling me for years, hey, you get more bees with honey than vinegar. And I was a vinegar guy most of my life. That's why me and my mom had a sexual relationship in my early 20s because I thought I knew everything. As I saw that on a post where I posted about we think we know everything in our 20s and we get in the 30s. Like, you didn't know nothing. And that is fact. I thought I was Mr. Know-It-All. I got in my 30s like, dude, you were an F-up. You were a joke. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say totally a joke, but you get what I'm trying to say. Anyway, thanks for listening to the Better Than Yesterday podcast by OD. Again, it is Wednesday, March the 11th, episode 141. Thanks for watching the YouTube show. Thanks for listening on the podcast. And y'all have a wonderful day. And we're going to keep it consistent when I say this message. Go attack them goals.